Hello twin flames, and welcome to the message today for the Divine Masculine. So this is a daily check-in. This is the energy around the masculine on Friday, and because we've got a full moon coming up on Monday, I'm going to bring in the Moonology oracle today. So we're going to see what energy the masculine is in, what he's dealing with, what he's going through emotionally and in his 3D world. So this reading will resonate with any Divine Masculines tuning in if you want to know what's going on with you. And it will also resonate for Divine Feminines cross-watching, wondering how your masculine is doing today and, how he's feeling. So thank you, angels. So what's the energy, please, around the Divine Masculine today? What do we need to know? What do we need to know? I am feeling this one as well, and there's another one sticking out, so I'm going to take him. So the first energy around the masculine today, then, we've got show the world the real you. Very beautiful, and this is the full moon in Aquarius. Now, what I'm feeling with this is we're currently operating in Capricorn energy, and we move next week into Aquarius energy. So as we move further ahead in this year, as we move into the Aquarius energy, as we move towards February, which is where we move out of the year of the ox and into the year of the water tiger, there's going to be some significant changes going on within the masculine's life and within their own self. So he knows he needs to be authentic. He needs to show the world who he really is. So he may have been hiding in a karmic situation or in a job that hasn't really served him, or, he hasn't really been showing the world who he really is, because who he really is a light worker, a healer, a leader, a starseed, a powerful energy of light. So, and he's a twin flame. So he hasn't really been showing the world who he really is. Even his own family or friends may not have seen who he really is, because he may not have realised who he really is until now. So as he's moving into this Aquarius energy, the energies we move forth into February, he's going to be more inclined to be his true self. So he's going to start making changes. Now, these can start off as small changes that lead to big changes, which means he just may start wearing different clothes to show who he really is on the outside. He may start eating differently, or he may quit something he's done for a long time. He may, stop drinking alcohol or change his diet. He may start, meditating or going out in nature, doing things he may never have done before or in a different way. So it's going to be very obvious to the Divine Feminine, because you're so tapped in with his energy, that he's changing, that he's starting to be authentic, to step into his light and his truth and his integrity and show the world who he really is. So if you're a Divine Masculine tapping in with this, it's okay to be you, and it's time to be you. There's nobody like you, and when you are the real you, magic happens within your life. And you're inspired by your Divine Feminine, because your Divine Feminine is being the real them, being authentic, being that leader, shining that light. So this is also a big message again for the Divine Feminine to shine that light brightly. And I feel that masculines, you could see the fox today as a big sign of change, that you're finding the solutions and all the answers, and you're making all the decisions, and you're being directed what to do to show the world the real you. So, maybe even your family and friends have noticed something's different about you, because you feel there's something different about you as you move forward. Very beautiful. We've got meditate and contemplate, and this is the new moon in Pisces. So again, a lot of energy about moving forward here. Aquarius, Pisces energy, that's what we're moving into. So, between February and March time, especially February, it's going to be a big one for you, where you're going to be doing a lot of deep thinking and contemplating and meditating and working things out to find your way. So meditation is where we receive the answers. So we can ask for help with prayer and intention, but we go quiet or silent or within to receive the answers. So show the world the real you, and maybe you are thinking about what that means for you. What changes you're being guided to make in your real world. So to be real, you have to change things that are real. you may decide, right, now's the time. I want to change my job. I want to dress differently. I want to act differently. I want to work on things I'm passionate about. It's time to leave that karmic relationship or move house or make a big change. So there's something big that you are thinking about, that you are contemplating. And going within and meditating will give you the answers. Now, for the Divine Masculine, meditation isn't what we think. Okay? And this is why we have to think outside the box to know that things aren't always done the way we do them. So for the Divine Masculines, they are more inclined to go in nature. You know, if they go fishing or go for a walk or go for a drive, or, you know, they may go in the shed, or they may go do some gardening or do something that kind of distracts them from their real world so they can think. And, you know, I've certainly been in that energy, and I love to do that even now. You know, my favourite thing, even though I go with George a lot too, is going to a coffee shop and having a hot chocolate and watching the world go around and thinking. You know, when I have my morning shower, that's how I receive a lot of guidance. So, you know, they may have a long bath. George loves to do that. He loves to have a bath, and he puts salt in there, sea salt and crystals and all kinds of stuff. You know, he's even put like soil and stuff in too, and leaves, because he's connecting with nature in that way. So your masculine is saying to you today, I'm thinking about the future, and I'm certainly thinking about things I need to change. So this is about him tuning in with his own self. So remember, if he's quiet or distant, it's nothing to do with you. It's to do with him. He's saying, I need to be authentic. I need to be myself. I need to show the world who I really am. And look at this, surrender to the divine with the full moon. And I love this because we're moving into a full moon. So this full moon is going to help him to do this, to surrender. And the other day, I think it was Wednesday, in the Divine Masculine reading, we spoke about surrender. That's what he's learning to do, to breathe, to accept who he is, where he is, what he needs to do, and to give it to heaven. So surrendering to the divine means giving it to God. Trusting there's a bigger picture, that we're being protected and guided, and that the universe has our back. So he's realising that he has help and support from heaven, and he can give it to heaven and not deal with it on his own. So he's realising he's not alone. And he knows that anyway, because he feels the power of your love. You know, he feels you sending him love. And that's what he needs from you right now. Your love and light and understanding and compassion. And he's going to catch you up. You know, I'm seeing these fishes as moving together. So this is about balance, understanding, realisation, and coming to terms with his life. So he's realising this is a very positive reading, and it's showing you this is all taking place between Aquarius and Pisces energy, which we move into very, very soon. So you're going to see these changes. You're going to, you know, it's going to be obvious to you because you see your twin and you understand your twin. So it's going to be very obvious, you know, kind of if you see something on social media, or, you know, maybe changes his profile picture, or he updates his you know, bio, or he puts a status on, or something happens that on social media that shows you he's starting to realise and he's starting to make changes. Or you may see him out in the real world, and if he's looked drained before or tired, he may look more energised, or he may look better. So, or different, he's doing something different. You know, kind of if he's had a beard, he may decide to shave it off. If he hasn't had a beard, he may decide to grow one. If he's had short hair, he may decide to grow it long. George is doing that right now. George is growing his hair because he wants to connect with psychic power in that way. You know, so powerful. So changing. So that's what you're going to see. Because he's changing spiritually and emotionally and all these things, you're going to notice a significant change. It could be a physical change. It could be something else. But you're going to know Divine Feminine because of your twin's energy, the way you connect, because you were one. So if you're a masculine watching this and you're thinking, wow, I really wanted to change my diet or grow a beard, or, you know, cut my hair or grow my hair, or, you know, change something about myself. This is because you know it's time to show the world the real you. And that's the energy you're moving into. That's what you're contemplating and thinking about and working out and going within to process as we move forward in 2022. Have a great day, sending you so much love, and I'll see you soon.